My name's Babu Bhattacharjee and I'm the Director of Communities and Neighbourhoods at Poplar Harker. And I've been at Poplar Harker since 2004, so that's about 17 years. And my work is with local people in local communities, and that's what I've been doing for 30 years or so.
I'm Tanjina. I have been with the Linc Centre since 2011. I came here initially asking for a little bit of a garden space.
My name's Sidney Emanuel. I am a football development coach in Tower Hamlets. Started off about 20 odd years ago, opening up this club that you can see behind me, the Linc Centre.
So Poplar Harker's officially been part of this community for 22 years, but actually the individuals who are involved in the organisation, both the residents and staff, have been involved in the area for a lot longer. So it's really been part and parcel of the life of this area, and the fact that Poplar Harker is so local means that we care about this area, we understand it, and we'll do our best to make it a great place to live and work and kind of grow up and kind of enjoy life, really.
So I've been working in the community for over 25 years. I've seen the community change, I've seen the community develop, and I've seen the community grow. It is a community hub. To be honest, it's always been a community hub for me. Things have been happening, whether it's been during term time or not. So the after school projects, the summer projects, the event days like today. For me, that's just trying to bring everyone together, which is what, when I first started working here, that was one thing I wanted to do, was bring the younger people in as well as mix with the older generation. So there was that community bond, so that they could all communicate and get along with each other, because that's all I really wanted, was to see everybody in the community to be able to get along together, people feeling safe and comfortable in the environment.
And initially I wanted to do that for myself. There was no consideration of community because I was in my own little world at that time. But the community element came into it because this centre is so amazing. This centre, it is the centre of this estate, this community, and everyone comes here. And everyone comes here to just get that break. And I got that break, and I met other people, and I found that I was doing quite well interacting with other people, and I wanted to better the community. And that's where I felt, when they approached me for the community garden, I felt like, okay, this is something I can get my teeth into, and it will keep me busy, keep my mind occupied, and get me socialising. And that's why I love it.
So community work's one of those things that sometimes doesn't get appreciated. Like, people don't really understand how valuable it is.
In what organisation would you have the characters that work in these sorts of spaces becoming so important to the organisations? The volunteers, the staff, the residents who've made this space special.
We're very connected as individuals, as families, and you need spaces to talk to people, to share information, because we're social people, so we have to have these opportunities to develop those skills. If we don't use those skills, don't use those social skills, they kind of get forgotten. So hubs like the Linc Centre, community hubs across Poplar and Tower Hamlets, they provide that opportunity for people to do things in a kind of collaborative space, things with other people, get talking, hear different ideas, try things out, have fun. All of those things are kind of part and parcel of life and what makes life special.
This centre centre's in my heart, always will be. So yeah, I'm proud to be connected to this place, without that, and be connected to this community. I'm born and bred. I love the community, and I love the community spirit that this place has. You'll find a lot of community spirit elsewhere, but this is such a strong, deep-rooted community that, for me, just bringing everyone together so that we can kind of progress together.
The impact that the Linc Centre has had is that it has supported many different groups of people. And whoever wanted something to happen, it happens here. So if you walk in through the door and you say, right, I'm really worried about my diabetes, we're able to pull a few strings, make a few contacts, arrange a mini workshop or 2 or even 6 weeks long, and deliver that for that person and the community. There's always something that is educating, informing, supporting the community. And I found that every time I'm always popping with ideas. So as soon as I have an idea, like right now I have another idea and I've come to Bex and I said, right, we need to do this. And she's like, yes, let's do this, September. Nothing is impossible here. Everything is yes, okay. It may be delayed and it may happen immediately, but it will happen. And that's what the Linc Centre does for the community.
You need the community work, you need the community centres, because it's a hub, it's a generated place for everyone to come together. And without that, where do the local people go? If they need help, assistance, support, where do they go? So that is the importance of having good community workers and a good community centre like the Linc. And the workers here as well. Respect to the workers, because they're putting in a lot of graft, a lot of effort, and they're unsung heroes as well. People forget that.
We've been blessed at the Linc Centre with the staff. Every one of them brought amazing qualities, and they helped this community and they helped us. And the one thing that they all had is this sense of almost like being a member of the family. So you could walk in and you could make eye contact and they just know. And so they're there, and you could have that 5 minutes top up of a chat, and that sets you up for the entire day.
Well, I hope that the centre just continues to stay here. I hope it continues to grow. And I just hope that the local people continue to use this as a hub for things that they may need. Like I say, the support they may need. In terms of the education, the programmes that are put on here are designed to help develop the community. So I'm hoping that that just grows and it grows and it keeps growing. There's a lot to learn from a community centre, and we can all learn together.
I hope that the Linc Centre stays just as it is. I don't think there's any improvements that are needed. Yes, we needed that lick of paint and a change of floor. That's a brilliant thing. But the Linc Centre, in its tired ways, was never tired. And through difficult times, through COVID, and here we are, having the amazing staff that we have. They're brilliant.